Hey guys, Amy here with Leap of Faith Crafting. So today I was just going to do a quick kind of review on this tumbler press that Htvront sent to me. So I wanted to try out a few tumblers. I haven't even used this yet. So we're going to be doing this together and kind of seeing how this works. So right out of the box I took this, and the nice thing about it, it actually comes with the heat resistant gloves, which is great, and a roll of heat resistant tape. I'm going to use one that I already have out in my roll. So I already designed and printed out, I'm going to do 3 different tumblers. They say that tumblers in between 20 and 30 ounce. So 30 ounce is the skinny straight tumblers, is the biggest one that fits. So I got a 30 ounce tumbler, and I'll link these below. I just got them off Amazon. And then I'm going to do a glass one and then a 20 ounce skinny one. Okay, so I did kind of try out just putting them in before, and it looks like kind of the other presses that the top where it closes doesn't quite close seamlessly all the way, so we're gonna have to do 2 presses on it. We will maybe do one with only 1 press and see how that goes. Okay, so I do my designs, and I've done videos already on how to design these, so I wasn't gonna go over that. I do mine in Canva, and I set it to the exact size of my tumbler, and I am just going to and these are brand new tumblers right out of the plastic. So roll it around until it's straight. Tape that on there. Forgot to turn on my press, so we're going to turn that on. And then down here on theirs it says the glass ones 240 to 360 second from 360 to 380 degree Fahrenheit. So I'm going to push this, and we're going to go up to, we'll go right in the middle at 370. Okay, and then I'm going to push my time, and it says 240 to 360, so let's do 310. Okay, so that's going to heat up now. So then I guess when it's heated, we will push that button to go. So I'm going to keep taping this on. Wrap butcher paper around it just to protect the actual ink from bleeding through and getting on my press. Okay, so my press beeped, and you can see that it's a green light now. So we're going to slide this in the press and get it into the center. Okay, and then I'm just going to push this button, and it's supposed to put as much pressure as it needs on it. Okay, so here is it from the side, so you can see that these 2 orange things don't quite meet. So it will be interesting to see if this actually goes all the way around, or if there's a little bit of space in there that doesn't get done. I'm thinking there is. But we're gonna do just one, so we can practice on mine, so you don't need to practice on yours, to see what happens on that one side if it doesn't quite get it all. And then the other ones I think we will have to spin. Okay, so I'm just gonna let this count down. It is quite a few minutes, and my windows are open to vent this because there's a lot of stuff coming off of it. And then when it's done, we will take it out. Okay, so it finished and it opened automatically. So now we're gonna put our gloves on. and pull that out. So. And so try to see if there's one part that didn't press all the way around. Looks like it would be over on this side. And even though you still have the gloves on, it's still hot in here. Okay, yeah. So this is the side right here that was on the top. So you can see that it did not press. So we do definitely need to do 2 presses so it goes all the way around. But other than that, it actually pressed pretty good. Okay, so you're gonna do our next one, and since the stainless steel is a different temperature, we need to drop this down. Actually 370 to 390. It's actually about the same temperature. I'll just go up to 380, but then the time is way lower. Let's just do 180 since we're gonna have to spin it and do it again. Gonna make sure it's in the center there. Okay. And then I'm gonna push the button and have it close. Okay, so again, when this one stops, I'm gonna just rotate it 180 degrees and press it again so we can get that edge up here. That's the one problem so far that I found with both the tumbler presses that I've used, is that it doesn't get right where it shuts. So it is cool to the touch. Just wanted to make sure that it's not going to do something to my table. Okay, so you'll see it opened, and then I'm going to rotate this. Okay, about the 180 degrees, and we are going to shut that again. Interesting on this one that actually the other side actually did it well. So it seems like the pressure is not quite consistent all the way through. But it didn't seem to matter to any of the other parts. Okay, so that just ended. So I'm gonna pull this one out. Okay, I'm gonna do our last one, which is our 30-ounce one, while we're waiting for that. So I'm gonna put this one, I taped the paper, so I'm gonna put that tape side up so I know when I turn it where it was. So I'm gonna put this in here, make sure it's centered in there, and push that closed. So you can see already from the top that there's a much bigger gap on the 30-ounce. So I'm definitely going to have to rotate that one, unless you're only doing, if you're not doing a full wrap and just doing an image on just that back side or on 2 sides, then you would only have to press it once. But we're doing full wraps and pressing twice. So let's see what this one did. And this one's actually on a glitter tumbler. And it's supposed to be muted. Pretty. So there we have all the way around. Pretty little Christmas tumbler. Okay, so it stopped and opened. We're gonna pull that on out. I'm gonna turn that off. And yep, my table's not hot, so that's good. So definitely when the paper is wrapped and nicely and taped, you can see the pressure seems a lot more even down it just by the color. So this one I knew that because it's a taller tumbler and I don't have a printer that is more than 8.5 inch, so I did it as long as it would go because this whole thing is 9 inches tall. So I knew I was gonna have some left on both sides. But before I design mine, I always measure around them and measure the circumference around it and then how tall it is and put that exact dimension into Canva and then make my design from there. And then when I print them, I print to actual size. And so it'll get about the right size around it. It's really hard to get the tape off with these gloves, though, but it's still really hot. So definitely can let it cool down and take it off. But if you're impatient like me and really want to see it, I really want to see how this one came out. I was super excited. And these files, I'll link them below. This one I think I got off Etsy. The other ones were from Creative Fabrica. Let's see how hot it would be. It's cooled down a little bit. Oh, look how fun that is. Let's see. Did a good press all the way around. Nice and even lines. I'm not seeing really anything that is lighter or blurrier than others. Okay, so there you go on using this tumbler press. And I said you're just gonna have to kind of play with it and see what settings work. They give a range of settings when you're pressing twice. The more you press it, kind of the lighter the ink goes. It will fade a little bit when you press it more than once. So I kind of do it on a lower amount, but it's super fun. All right, we got this one ready for Christmas with this cute one. And then this was the one that I didn't rotate all the way around. Get a crisp line up there. But like I said, if you're not doing a full wrap and only doing like an image on the front, image on the back, then you only need one press. I was just trying to show you the full wraps and rotating them around. But you know, you just have to try a few out with your machine. Fortunately, that takes ruining some cups a couple times to see if maybe you could get a good full wrap on some of them, depending on whatever image you're doing. Okay, so I will link all this stuff below. So I just kind of wanted to give an overview of what I thought about it when getting this. So it's nice that it has the pressure that you don't have to turn the knobs that I do on my other one. Definitely the downside is kind of the size of only doing, you know, you can't do anything bigger than this. So with my other one, you know, you have to change out what's the heating pad inside, but I can do up to a 40 ounce if I want to. But if you're just going to be doing the straight, you know, either of these ounces, then it tends to, I'm not having any problems with it. I know I read some reviews online of not being even pressure across it. So I'm not really seeing any of that, but all in all, I'm very happy with how these came out. Okay, so anyway, happy crafting, everyone.